Thanks for having me. I'm Jack Dow, the founder and CEO of Grapevine. I'm here to tell you how we are helping TMCs optimize revenue through intelligent remarketing. Now, 5 minutes seems like a short time for some, but to others it can feel like a whole career, like our recent Prime Minister, Liz Truss, who was recently outlasted by a lettuce. Hopefully I'll get on a bit better today. So I'm sure everyone here has shopped online. And as you probably know, the likes of Amazon and Shopify have made a great user experience table stakes in e-commerce. It is essential that inbound customers firstly find what they want and then convert to a sale. But the modern retailing journey doesn't end there. Armed with data on you and your shopping habits, the digital savvy retailer then sends a series of personalized follow-up messages designed to entice you back. Abandoned carts, 30% off sales, hurry while stocks last. They've got it all covered, and it works. Because as a retailer today, if you're not generating 25 to 30% of your revenue from remarketing, then you're leaving money on the table. Now, in corporate travel, we're catching up. The online experience has definitely improved thanks to digital-first solutions like Trip Actions setting the new benchmark. But when it comes to the follow-up, it's not so great. If you're lucky, you'll get an itinerary, or better yet, a VAT receipt. And with no personalized content-driven follow-up, like you would get in retail, business travelers end up booking over 80% of core ancillaries outside of approved tools. Almost everyone books their flights through the TMC and rail, and about 30% of people book hotels. But no one's thinking about taxis, airport parking, lounge access, fast-track security, or in-destination spend 3 weeks before their trip. So they book it later. But if the TMC isn't there to remind them that they can help, they will go elsewhere. And the result is that over 84 billion in bookings are currently booked off-platform. That's 8.4 billion in commissions that are currently lost. We're changing this. Grapevine is an autonomous AI technology that identifies misbooking opportunities from data and then proactively retargets travelers with personalized booking recommendations, leading to optimized booking conversions and significantly increased revenues. From the minute you book your flight to the moment you get home, there is a world of retailing opportunity. We don't just help increase attachment rate for travel and accommodation, but also capture new leisure spend, such as restaurants, live events, guided tours, and more. We use machine learning first to analyze trip data to identify potential retailing opportunities, then to personalize recommendations based on both corporate and traveler preferences and the context of each trip, before deciding the best channel to optimize conversions and all the time reinforcing our data flywheel. Our messages are white-labeled, real-time, and the AI is always learning to improve every time you travel. Through our corporate focus premium offering, is designed to mitigate pre-trip risk and anxiety while supporting employee well-being and productivity. This doesn't just drive revenue to TMCs. It offers significant benefits to both corporates and employees, including duty of care and building employee loyalty and stickiness. Thanks to multiple data partners, we've built a plug-and-play solution that we can launch in under a week with minimal input from the TMC. We've got a hybrid subscription and revenue model targeting 500% ROI in year 1 and doubling that by year 3. We've generated over $650,000 in hotel bookings for our launch clients, and whilst our conversion rates are industry-leading, we're just getting started. We're about to start onboarding our 5th client and have 8 TMCs in late-stage negotiations and an active pipeline of over 40 TMCs. We're on track to generate $300,000 this year, $3.5 million in FY24, and we're targeting $100 million in revenue in the next 5 years from business travel alone. We have a great team with industry expertise across travel, product, and AI, and a world-class advisory board. Almost everyone in the industry is focused on converting inbound point-of-sale traffic. But with travelers booking half of their content later, the follow-up is critical to maximizing revenues. Travel businesses are sitting on a gold mine of untapped revenue from existing clients, and our job is to help them mine it. Thank you very much.
Well done, Jack. Take a seat. Audience, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Whoa.
Looks like some greenwashing out there.
Yes, indeed.
A lot.
Jack, how deep is your AI team? Did you build all your own stuff? I mean, this is hard. So you've got at least one person said AI in their title, maybe two.
Yeah, I mean, we're early stage, and the reality is you need data to build good AI machine learning.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing is we've built the building blocks. We've got some early stage machine learning around identifying trips and matching them and things like that.
Homegrown?
And some personalized, all build ourselves. But really what we're doing is a series of A/B tests over the, continuously,
Sure.
so that over time the machine learning can take over and
Well, with
and
machine
optimize.
learning, it's AZ tests, right? It should be
Yes.
endless.
Yeah, exactly.
So TMCs are in desperate need for new revenue sources. So anything that looks like what you're doing can be hugely helpful. I'd like to understand how the post-sale process works. So if you've helped drive ancillary bookings, I'm a traveler now, I have an issue with those bookings. Who do I call? Is that going to drive calls to the TMC? And how does the TMC get all that data to feed it into their reporting and billing kind of systems in back office?
Really good question. So we're integrating with mid-back office systems so that we can feed data back into there after the actual booking. For hotels, we're actually using and any content that the TMC already has, we're using their credentials. So we're effectively a look through to the booking being made by them.
Got it.
So it forms part of their sort of system of record from day one. And for content that's booked outside, we'll feed that back into the mid-back office.
Great. Terrific. Thank you.
From an integration standpoint in technology, is the 1 week live really true?
So I've just promised to a client that that's what we're going to do it to. So all these integration partners have done. So we realized, if we went to every TMC and had to do a separate integration, that would be difficult. We could do the GDS, but actually there could be missing data from them. That's why the mid-back office and sort of reporting and automation tools are a better source of data. As it happens, the first four integrations we've done have all had different integration partners, but we've tested and we think we're really confident we can do it in a week with people who've already got that integration. So, talking to people, our integration partners have got 300 clients, 500 clients, 150 clients, and we've already got all our satellites set up to ingest that data really quickly.
Impressive.
I think there's a fundamental assumption you're making, which is the AI or the customization, the personalization of the offer is what's driving the attachment. But we don't know that. It could just be good retargeting emails says, I noticed you don't have a flight. I noticed, a hotel room or a car or whatever. Isn't there some risk that basically after this event, because you've just exposed an interesting business model, but as you grow and begin to accelerate, that you're terribly exposed to competitive response? I mean, Kayak for Business could say, good idea, and you're done. No?
Well, I mean, if Kayak for Business want to do it, they'll likely do it for themselves, not other people. I think the reality is getting the data is difficult. I see this as a hybrid between product and AI. I think, the messaging, the iterations, testing, all of that kind of stuff. We're quite like Klaviyo for travel. So we're providing that infrastructure that has already got all those sort of data integrations, and then we can make it really easy for people to do that.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Thank you.
Well done.